Three, two, one, action. Who even uses the clipboard nowadays, lol? Uh, Anyways, hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the struggles that I believe new YouTubers go through, like myself. And one of the big questions, does gear matter? Or at least that's a big question that I had. Do I need the best gear to become a successful YouTuber? I'm also going to discuss the challenges that I believe that new YouTubers like myself go through, and then the workflow required to make videos, and where to begin or where I began, and hopefully try to give you guys a good understanding and hopefully some tips which basically I want to share what I do as well, because I think I've been doing a lot of research and stuff, and hopefully my tips and stuff will help you and help be organized and like have a workflow. I think that's the main thing. So let's not waste time and let's go. The first thing I want to discuss is views. Lol. As a new YouTuber, beginning in YouTube, one thing that you guys, well, we all think about is views. And are we getting any views? We just basically want the views, lol. But basically, I think psychologically this is something that does damage you if you think about it too much. However, why do we want views? I think that we need to come down to that. We want views just so we can analyze our work and see, are people enjoying it? Is our content decent? Is it something that we should continue doing, or is it something that we need? What is it that we need to improve on? Basically, I've tried to control myself regarding views, and I've tried to stop going through YouTube studios, lol. But it's just so difficult. I go through it so regularly, probably as regular as looking at my crypto charts, lol. But it's basically become a daily routine, and see what kind of likes and stuff I get. And the funny thing is, right, my likes are most likely from my parents and like my family that are supporting me. Thank you to my family and everybody that does support me on this journey, lol. But yeah, so views is a huge thing I think new YouTubers struggle with, and it's a psychological thing. We need to try and get grips of that, lol, because one thing that we need to do is staying consistent is what will get us views. I would assume so. I think that's the formula, lol. Now, the big question, does gear matter? Well, the simple answer is no. But the more complicated answer is it depends really on what you're trying to achieve. For example, myself, personally, I've got experience with the cinematography and photography. That's why I'm trying to go for more an artistic look whilst providing valuable information and stuff in my videos, right? So, like, I think everybody knows that I've gone all out on my gear. Like, I've got the latest stuff and the best stuff, in my opinion, to the extent that I want it to be cinema quality. I want that artistic and like look like all my lighting and stuff, and then that's what I'm going for anyways. But everyone has their own goals and stuff. There's probably a big struggle that new YouTubers come with. Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed that I've been able to purchase everything, so thank you, Allah. But if you're still watching this, I want to help everybody out. As I said, I've got a huge comprehensive gear list on my website, which is taking me hours to create. It's got everything that I'm basically using. So if you want to replicate my look, my work, and just the way, just basically to get something similar, the quality, everything's there. Just do know that there's affiliate links on all of the products. So if you do purchase anything, I get a bit of income from it, from qualified purchases. And on top of all of that, to help everybody, I've actually got all my color grading LUTs, which I've personally created myself, my presets, my photo LUTs, everything I've put on my website. I actually sell these, so that's a bit of self-sponsorship here, lol. Thank you to the sponsor, myself. But yeah, all that being said about gear, I think it's about being consistent, uploading consistently, having a schedule. Any gear is actually decent. Now, if you look at my previous videos, like from the beginning, I actually started with my iPhone. and on cinematic mode. But why didn't I continue with that? It's because I actually started to enjoy the whole process, and that's why I've invested to my gear and stuff to basically have this type of quality. But I would have stuck with my iPhone with cinema quality. Sorry, cinema mode. That's the best thing. I personally think those videos were awesome. Obviously, my views of bias because it's my own views, lol. But realistically, one thing that I think if you did want to is invest in good audio. Like I've got the Logitech Blue Sonar here, which is a Shure SM7B competitor. This is something which I think improves the quality of videos rather than having a Sony FX3 cinema line camera like I'm using right now, which is like you can create movies with this, lol. The clarity of audio is very important. This is one thing I think is one of the main factors here. Now let's come on to one of the main things that all YouTubers struggle with. The fact that you have to do everything. We're the CEO of our own little company, lol. You have to do everything. I'm going to repeat that. You have to do everything. Hopefully everyone understands that, lol. But that's one of the main biggest things ever. The fact that there's so much sacrifice that goes into these videos. You put in so much time and effort into all these videos, and you're the one that has to manage everything. Other big YouTubers and stuff, they have employees that do everything. So, not everything, but they delegate tasks. Like me as one person, I have to get the ideas of my videos. I jot all of these down. I have to do the editing. I have to do the marketing. I have to manage my gear list, my lighting, new innovation, automation. I need to basically manage my social media as well, uploading schedules. I use AI as well on some of my things. Like doing all of this research is tough. There's a lot of time that goes into this. And I think new YouTubers struggle with that. Time is something that new YouTubers struggle with. And then on top of that, if you have a family, friends, if you have a social life, managing all of that. And this comes on to my next point. Time management, organization and time management. This is one of the hardest things if you don't have time management. It's going to be a nightmare. You need to be organized, have time management, and then I believe you need to have a workflow. Personally, I've taken ages to create my workflow. The odd thing about me is though, I actually enjoy documentation, like having Excel spreadsheets, words, and like titles and all of this stuff. So for example, to share with you guys, I actually on my workflow, what I do is I jot my ideas down. After I jot it down, I'll input it into my Excel spreadsheet, and then I plan when I'm going to schedule filming these. And then when I film it and I have my session, I've created something called the JBINZALA checklist, lol. It's basically something that I should be trademarking, lol. Or it's probably trademarked because I've put it in this video, lol. So why did I create this checklist? This checklist was created because I forget a lot. I'm not really that intelligent. I forget a lot of things, and I want to remind myself, oh yeah, sorry, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. One of the things that people forget is even to click record, lol, on your video. And luckily the Sony FX3 and stuff it's all red and stuff, but that's one main thing that people forget, having your memory cards in. A lot of people forget this. It's just to mitigate stuff like this. So I've got 9 sections on my checklist. So there's lights, there's cameras, there's audio, there's the framing. Is the framing correct? The video type, what's the lighting for the video type, the aesthetics that I want in the video. Even my wardrobe list. So what clothes am I going to wear? Obviously, I'm wearing my own JBINZALA merch here. But yeah, so what type of clothes am I going to be wearing? Sometimes I wear like my thobe and stuff like this. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And then I've got a final check to go over all of that. And then after I film, I put all of this on my hard drive. So I have to offload it, hundreds of gigabytes of data. I've even got sections on my spreadsheet after I offload everything. So after I do that, I put into my spreadsheet, have I filmed it? Did I have to screen record? when am I going to upload this onto YouTube? How is it uploaded? The thumbnails, the YouTube tags. Have I done the tags? Have I done the end screen? Have I done the cards? Have I done everything for the other social medias? Have I created YouTube shorts and Instagram reels and TikTok videos, lol, related to that content? It's a huge process, and I think new YouTubers struggle with first identifying the whole process as well. And this is why I'm sharing all this information, because I think it will help other new YouTubers, and I want us all to work together to try to achieve our goals. Oh, you thought that's the end of it? Lol. Let's not forget the main big thing: editing. Editing is such, I want to say tough, but it's the most creative part of creating videos. Well, after you've created videos, the most creative part is editing, because this is where you can do what you want to make the video how you want it to be. I like clean looks, as you can see that I try and make everything simplistic and stuff, and more of a cinematic style, but maybe that's my own style, right? And that's my creativity, lol. Even for editing, I've got the JBINZALA checklist. I've got a JBINZALA video checklist for filming and a JBINZALA editing checklist. On this checklist, I've got like headings like the aspect ratio, the color grading, the LUTs that I've put in, the overlays, the edit styles, the thumbnails, exporting, what grade am I exporting it in, the quality, and then final checks for that as well. And here we go again, time to do another self-sponsorship, lol. These checklists are actually on my website for sale, which you can basically purchase, and hopefully it'll help you with your workflow, right? It's something that I've created, spent hours to create, spent weeks, I would even say months to create, because I had to do so many trial and errors and re-edit, and now I've got the master one that I need, and I'm basically sharing this with everybody. And the thing is, all my color grading for all my videos and stuff and LUTs are on my website as well, so do check that out if you're interested. Apologies for the self-sponsorship, lol, but I think it'll be beneficial for everybody. That's realistically the why I'm mentioning it here. My honest advice about being a new YouTuber: I personally think it's a lovely trade. It's something that's enjoyable. I don't want to have demotivated anybody with the amount of stuff that you need to do as a new YouTuber. But I think the main thing here is being consistent. Having a vision and goal is such an important thing of you as an individual wanting to do stuff in life. And then where you want to get your YouTube channel. Plan it out and just do it. Don't make any excuses. Don't think, should I or shouldn't I? Start. As soon as you start, then over time improve on your videos, like Mr. Beast, lol. I have to mention him, obviously he's the biggest YouTuber right now, but Mr. Beast, he says like improve one thing at a time, and this is basically how you make better content, and hopefully the algorithm will help you out. However, one vital thing I think if you don't have is passion. If you don't have passion, you won't be succeeding, in my opinion. The reason is you need to have passion of something within your video, regardless of if that's you want to be creative, you want to provide information to the public, or like, I don't know, even if money is something that motivates you, you need to have something that you are passionate about. This is what will keep this longevity of you being consistent. Consistency is key. Consistency is king, lol. But yeah, so you need to think about it like this. At the end of the day, we're all putting in so many hours and we're investing so many hours into our channel. You need to enjoy what you do, right? For example, when you're working full time and stuff, like I love my day job and stuff. If I didn't, I'd quit, because at the end of the day, it's you don't want to do something and stay in something that you're not enjoying. And this is something with YouTube as well, especially once you're a new YouTuber. You don't have those views, you don't have that acknowledgement from the public that, yeah, your content's good or it's helped me in my life. This basically does demotivate you, but stay strong, trust me. I hope this video helped you all understand the workload and the gear issues, and basically just the amount of effort that you need to go into all these videos, making all these videos. And yeah, please do subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I really appreciate it. And one last thing, I just want to mention to all of you that starting a new channel, I believe in you. You can do this. You just need to have that workflow and have that passion and just get on with it. And then hopefully in a year or 6 months or 2 years, 3 years, however long it takes, you will be successful. The main thing, as I said, is consistency, staying long term, doing it long term. And the best thing is when you have that workflow and you're doing it consistently, what will it bring you? It'll bring you freedom. You'll be your own boss. You'll be able to do everything on your own, and you'll be able to do everything in your own time, and you'll have that free time for family and stuff like this. So thank you again for watching. And lastly, let's not forget, together, let's break free from the shackles of modern slavery. I'll see you all in my next video. Take care.